Hello and welcome to the 90 Plus, the number one football show. On today's episode, tunaangalia recap ya weekend wenye games ilienda, Arsenal ili draw, Manchester United win. Sasa tunataka kuingia into details tuangalie what happened in the weekend. My co-host Robert.
Yes. Welcome back guys. Yes, and let's do this, So, mi kwangu weekend ilikuwa 50-50. Not very exciting, but I'm still excited. I'm still excited about the title race. I'm still very happy with how Arsenal has performed. Still very happy, still very excited. Looking forward for Wednesday. Still very positive, Still very positive. Unajua mafans wengine wanafikiria Arsenal is just to feel that let us feel dull, let us feel no. It's not that moment. It's not that moment. We just had two bad games and
Three actually.
No, the Man City game.
Yeah.
The Man City game was not a bad game. It was not a bad game. It was just a loss, but not a bad game. It's like the loss we lost at Old Trafford. It is not a bad game. I think we have had two bad games, of which we can't miss that. We can't. Hatuwezi cheza perfect season. Hatuwezi miss bad moments. Even in your life, you'll have bad moments, and the best thing is to react. So for me, I'm still hoping we react and get things going. But one thing is for sure. One thing is for sure about Arsenal. Looking back, one thing is for sure about Arsenal. We really miss Gabriel Jesus. And watu wamesifu Nketiah for the past two for Manchester United game, but from that point you have seen his performances. I don't think he's up to standard. Tu kuongea ukweli. I think we really miss Gabriel Jesus, and I'm hoping he'll come back soon. I don't know if he'll be available for Manchester City game. He's training already. If not Manchester City, if not that weekend, hoping
maybe
he
the end of February.
Yeah, maybe the end of Feb, but hoping he comes back soon because he has some energy. He brings back some energy to the team, and I hope he comes back when we are still on top of the league. I don't want Gabriel Jesus to come back when we have already lost the grip to the Premier League. So I want him to come back if we can be able to get something out of City's game, maybe a draw. If we get a draw, we will be still 3 points clear. So that one will be having a breathing space. So that if we win that game, we'll be 6 points. So if we win that game, and we are playing our game in hand against Everton, and we make sure, and Gabriel Jesus will be back on that game, we make sure we win that game, we are still 6 points clear. It's nothing to panic. We still have things under control. We have just to play well in the City game, avoid a lose, push for a win. Then
it's not easy.
But is it that City can't be beaten?
It can be beaten.
Yes. Is it that City can't be beaten? It can be beaten, and not one team or two have shown that this season. Tottenham beat them very comfortably at home, and I think we have the potential. I think we are capable. I think we are very capable of beating Manchester City. And Arsenal, I think we are very capable.
Okay, mi kuangalia game ya Brentford versus Arsenal. Ilikuwa game poa sana. One thing about Arsenal is positive, ziko sawa, pushing. Although Brentford had their chances, walijua they played, wali stick to their game plan, very disciplined. Kuwa defense, kulala pale defense, a very disciplined defense. Walicheza game iko poa sana, mimi kulingana mimi Brentford. Walicheza game yenye according to the strategy noted on a coach. They played it very well.
It's a very on-form team.
They have
gone with 9 games without a loss.
Yeah.
Conceded one.
Yeah, conceded one young maybe because 9 games without a lose. One beaten in games. Kutoka World Cup waje hapo. Unaonyesha na hiyo ni team iko na a level of another level. But me na feel if unakimbisha title race, you have to win at Brentford home. Game home Emirates Brentford, you have to win a game like that one. Hiyo ndo game unaweka Manchester City pressure. Hiyo ni game lazima. Hiyo ndo game tulikuwa tunasema mmetoka kuchapa Everton. Mnasema hampanic, but ni kitu ya worry about hii. Ni kitu unaona kama haiko. Unajua Arsenal have to find a way ya kubeat teams la kama hizi. Ujue saa hii you are number 1, you are the top of the table. Teams will wanaangalia game yenu wanaona how to beat Arsenal, lala defense. Unajua Arteta kitu niliona moja. Timu ikuja pale mcheze an open game mkiwa Emirates mtachapwa. So teams zinajua hapa tukifungua open game mtachapwa. What if team icheze vile Brentford ilicheza, hakuna hadi shoots nje ya box. Ateta hiyo kitu ni kitu anafaa angalie sana how to win game yenyewe. Unajua sasa every Premier League team inaangalia Arsenal, inaangalia tunaweza chapa Arsenal aje, ni top of the table, hatuwezi fungua game. Lazima ajue very soon, na si ati akae sana before ajue hiyo strategy ya kujua nini. Hiyo ni kitu unafaa kujua how to beat some teams in the Premier League. Hiyo nakwambia kama wangekuwa hii title race, Arsenal are very lucky at see Liverpool ama Man City yenye your Man City haiko form like in the last 4 seasons. If Man City na Liverpool wangekuwa kwa hii title race na the form that they were hitting,
I think we have hit the same form. I think even it has shown the statistics that we have hit 50 points at the middle of the season like they usually hit. They usually hit 50 at the half of the season.
But you know, kupoteza nini sasa?
Yes, but I'm still very confident that we have played very well.
What if
we have played very well against big teams at the Emirates. Tumecheza game poa sana. Manchester United kuja hapo tutachapa. Liverpool kuja hapo ikachapo. Tottenham ikachapo, and
Chelsea.
We have played big games and we have played very well. So for me, I'm very positive. Hata tukichapo bado na City, I'm still very confident.
Kitu moja umefanya hapa hivi, umejicreate pressure nyingine.
No. If we want to be there, we have to be there.
You know,
if let's say you want, if unajua ukiamulia kitu uko hapo. If let's say if you decide you're going for the title, you have to be ready for the pressure. You have to be ready because let's say if Klopp and Guardiola they meet and one is 2 points above the other one, there's still a game to be played, and we still want to be on top of the other. So I'm just telling you, I'm still very hopeful about Arsenal, and you know most of the people.
See most of the people hapa.
Most watu wengi unajua wanaangalia timu yenye Aston Villa ilicheza for the first 45 minutes. They think Man City will come and just play against us.
Nina really different game sana. Arsenal si ati ni team bado iko na quality pia. Najua itacheza venye of course. Game plan hadi ya City haitakuwa venye ilikuwa ya jana. Ni kitu hadi unaona venye walicheza the first 45 minutes game ya Arsenal hadi venye unaona kama unajua hadi nyinyi mnadharau City sana sasa hivi.
Hapana, hatuwadharau but tunajiamini.
Mnajiamini mnadharau.
Unajua
kama watu wa fans wa Arsenal sasa hivi wanasema tunaenda Arsenal, tutaenda City. Wa City wanakam home mnatoa chapa. Ni game itakuwa. Hii ni team Arsenal nimeiangalia ilikuwa na opportunity ya kustretch hii lead to 13 to 11 points juzi tu wakiwa wakagonga 50 points. Unajua kutoka mgonga 50 points mkagonga na Everton. Mkakuja sawa Medro na Brentford. Hii team tulikuwa tunasema wakina na hivi wakihiti form wanagonga 100 points which will be good enough.
You forget one thing. You forget one thing. This is a Premier League, man. No easy games that come around.
No easy games
that come around. Manchester United imekuwa na opportunity ya kuclose gaps mara mingi. Umeenda Medrona League, umeenda sijui mfanya nini. No, you have had the opportunity to be there. And Man City has had opportunities to be there, but they have lost games around the corner. Man City sasa ikipatana na Brighton, utaendaje? Man City sasa ikipatana na Brentford hata utaendaje? It's the Premier League. It's a very tough league. And unajua kitu
mnaona kama mtagonga 90 points hii Premier League kushinda.
Unajua kitu moja. Unajua there's one thing about the game on Wednesday. The game on Wednesday is a determinant. Arsenal has to win that game.
Unajua
cheza venye utacheza but lazima utoe points hapo. I don't care what they do, but because that's how champions play. It doesn't matter unaweza chukua draw na Brentford, unaweza chukua draw na nani, lakini ikifika kwa hiyo game ya seriousness, it's like a final. You have to give it your all. Lazima watoke na points tatu hapo. Kitu kingine, kuna kitu moja there's another thing that Arteta should do. I think Arteta should now read the game and ajue Martinelli yako chini for game. As a Trossard, I think he should already see Ben White Ben White ako chini kwa game, aeke Tomiyasu hapo. I think form matters eh. And I think now it's time mtu akienda chini game na uko na replacement, weka replacement, let them also test the game, because Tomiyasu is not a bad guy, Trossard is not a bad guy. And even Zinchenko should also be dropped at some point, because he is not playing to kulingana na venye kulingana na venye sasa Zinchenko, what he does, he's too much into the midfield, too much. Hadi Martinelli hii support ya overlapping inakosa, so unapata Martinelli huyo wingback hana mtu, so ni kama they are doubling up against Martinelli. So Zinchenko should also try to be dynamic, try and overlap sometimes and fill the midfield sometimes, like you saw against the game against United. That moment when he went outside is when we scored. Is when we scored. So I still think we should do some two things against Manchester City. That is start Trossard and drop Ben White for that game. That's it. And let's wait and see.
Mimi nimeona Arsenal hapa.
Drop hapana. No, just make a
pressure yenye haikuwa wamejikreatia. Sasa hii City haitegemei. Unajua Guardiola sasa amekaa anaona haitegemei atichepo ati Arsenal itichapo na Brentford. Guardiola anajua this my team. Piga Arsenal home and away. We are there.
Okay.
We are there.
Okay. I'll tell you it's not the same. I'll tell you it's not the same.
It's not but
you want to mean Guardiola will win all the matches from Wednesday till the end of the season?
No, anajua chapa Arsenal ni Feb tu. Unajua tunapata saa twice ni Feb. Chapa Arsenal home.
No, I don't think tunapata na Feb.
Oh,
it's April.
It's April. Early April home and away. Chapa home and away,
But you don't know. By April utapata Guardiola pia amedrop points, ameface Chelsea, ameface team
Brentford,
amedrop points. Amepata team iko inaenda relegation, ameenda away, imemshika. Anacheza Champions League, anakuja ligi, anafanya nini?
Ni game itakuwa.
It's a long season. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a long season, It's a long season. So, shida ni tukose kuwa hapo. Either 2 points behind City, 2 points above City. We should be there. Ile siku itafika 5 points, jua imeachilia. Lakini we should be there.
Two games. Hadi sasa hivi unataka kuniambia ukapata Man City ko above Arsenal
2 points. But I'm still very hopeful. What do you mean? Sisi tunashikashika wins pia. Singoje Gabriel Jesus arudi. Ngoja arudi uone ma.
But mimi naona Arsenal imeanza.
Hapana, nauliza tu. Unaona ligi imeenda tayari?
Haijaenda. Lakini in the current form the last 3 games inanionyesha
no. If we kuonesha kitu juu pia City had their moments, they had their bad moments. Wanaenda chapo, wanasema iko chini, wanasema nini. But our moment is now. We suffer. As long as we suffer, as long as don't let them go too far. Because listen, even tukichapwa kesho, we have 3 points with a game in hand. We are playing Everton, our game in hand very soon. Imagine, let me tell you one thing. If we manage to beat City tomorrow, we'll be 6 points.
Yeah.
If we manage to win our game in hand against Everton, which is coming very soon, we'll be 9. What are you talking about? We can still do miracles with that, just that period. Kaka. 9.
Yeah, it's hard. When you talk about the Premier League, it's hard.
You are seeing it hard on the Arsenal side, but you're not seeing it hard as a City side. Why? Because that is your prayer.
But it's not the prayer. Ni for mwenye nani ameanza kuhit. Mimi najua Guardiola is a top manager. Mimi namrate kama top manager. Amekuwa kwa hizo situations mara mingi. Najua Arteta is the first time, lack of experience. Guardiola anaweza kukosa kupanic na uone ameshikanisha 10 wins in a row. Arteta sasa kushikanisha 10 wins in a row. Ameshikanisha yes. Sikataki si hajashikanisha in the season. Ameshikanisha yes. But sasa kutoka hii form yenye amehit Brentford draw, lose to Everton, lose against.
Do you think Gabriel Jesus is a big miss?
He's a big miss for Arsenal. Hadi Trossard replacement. Trossard mimi niliona ni replacement kwa sawa. Ali bring in a good player mwenye kwa Premier League proven. Player that is at least 2-3 positions.
What do you think if Gabriel Jesus comes? Do you think we'll come back to that level? because I think he brings a lot of energy, a lot of confidence, a lot of wanting more, a lot
of course he'll bring something extra than you are lacking you. But mnaona kama mna lack kitu isipokuwa tu hiyo Gabriel Jesus the energy.
I think it's only Gabriel Jesus we lack.
The only thing we lack.
Game tunacheza poa, kufinish ndio tupo. Brentford we should have scored 2 or 3. Everton we should have scored 2 or 3. We need goals.
Yeah.
In the last 2 games we have scored. In the last 3 games we have scored 2 goals. In the last 2 games. Yeah. Our striker is not turning up against big teams, and that's what we need. So that's final. Let's move on to Manchester United. So Manchester United wataangukia hapo game ya Leeds. Sijui wanawezaje kuwin. I thought Leeds should have done better, but kubali tu Russia kwa
sasa hapo ndo hivyo ndivyo champions sasa hushinda. Game ngumu mnakaliwa lakini sasa kale kamoja tu. Hiyo ndo sasa Arsenal inafaa kujua. Game ni ngumu, hatukatai game ni ngumu Leeds kwa wewe. Game ya draw home, hivyo ndivyo sasa champions wanafaa. Games ni ngumu zikatai. Premier League ni ngumu lakini you have to find a way.
We'll find a way.
We'll
find a way.
Hivyo Leeds.
Why do you think Arsenal can't find a way?
I don't know how they can find a way.
We will find a way. We'll find a way.
Ujue saa team zote zinakuja pale kulala sasa.
Haina shida. Wacha walale. Sisi ndio tuwacha pafasa.
Wewe unafanya sasa Saliba aliexpose na nani? Na Ivan Toney. Your best defender.
Yeah, it's still a top imagine just one bad game in full Premier League. And you know not many teams have played like that.
Yeah, but
even Man City don't play like that. Man City they have Haaland, they should be playing like that, but they don't because they can't. Yeah. It's not in them. They have to one extra pass. Yeah. One extra pass, Haaland anakuwa offside ana. Ungenipea badala ya kupea De Bruyne, unaona? So
mimi like hiyo game ya Tony, I think it's a play we have to take kama Manchester United bana. Tukiwa number 9 at least. Ni jamaa kwa fit.
How old is he?
I think 20 kitu
so let's Manchester United. What did you think of the game?
Game ilikuwa ngumu. Game Leeds walianza as expected. Unamwambio taking every ball. But yesterday naweza sema congratulations kwa Fred. Ali dominate midfield, at least hakucheza mechi za Old Trafford. Jana alicheza wakiwa na Sabiza, at least they tried to win at least balls, ndo at least hatukutoboka. Maybe unaweza kupeleka clean sheet. Maybe hadi ukiangalia the first squad yenye ilianza ni Luke Shaw na Maguire on the center back, Malacia and Dalot and the other wing.
What happened to the short guy? Injury?
Game ya Barcelona I think.
It's coming this Thursday.
It's Thursday.
This Thursday.
Aliweka bench wakiwa na nani? Bench Martinez na Varane. Kwa defense. Then in the second half he changed, Luke Shaw kind of win. Then hapo ndo tulipata cross moja. Ilikuwa game ngumu, Leeds walijaribu, but in the second half we did what champions do.
Okay.
Rush. Ile form. Atukapata hiyo moja, game ngumu lakini points bora 3.
Chelsea still can't win.
Chelsea bado
a lot of money but result. Do you think it's the manager?
It's not the manager. I think the manager should be given time. Kama wewe ni fan wa Chelsea ifai kusema Potter aende. Ni Potter hadi amekuwa. Najua mna feel kama amekuwa hapo for long. Najua hadi hajakuwa hapo but it's a very short period. In November hapo. Like 2-3 months.
So mimi nilikuwa nasema they be patient with him until December this year.
Wampe pre-season yenye hajakuwa nayo.
Yeah, wampe pre-season yenye hajakuwa nayo na wampe anza ligi.
Yeah, ukiwa team ikiwa hapo watapewa do.
It's tough to build it up. It's tough.
Money
is not direct to success, not.
But
you need time. You need time. You need time. Mimi naona hata make Champions League. Maybe Champions League pia atatolewa. Not hataenda too far, but I think he's a good manager. Kwa time mpaka December.
Anaweza maliza 6th hapo. Anapata Europa League. Anaweza kupata Europa League. Akianza kupata mabao, Reece James amerudi.
Joao Felix playing very nicely. Modric but bado chini.
Game poa. Wako poa bado.
Wacha tuone N'Golo Kante akirudi kama
watakimbisha hiyo top 6.
Inconsistency in Tottenham. Nilikuambia tu wanaenda imagine Leicester City man. I told you on Friday that I don't see even Tottenham winning that game. Yeah, because they are so inconsistent, man. Unachapa City game tena kesho unachapa na nini na Leicester. Leicester are coming back now. Relegation battle in wanaenda wakiondokea.
Next wako Old Trafford. Next weekend.
Yeah.
Old Trafford.
Very interesting game.
Ngumu sana hiyo.
Very interesting game.
Tena Manchester United imetoka Barcelona.
Yeah, Sunday kwa Leicester
sasa. Leicester. Premier League inakuwa ngumu. Ni kama games mbili kama Barcelona. But I know Barcelona haita tena kama vile Leeds ilicheza with
Barcelona. Is it away or a home game?
It's a away game.
It's a away game. No, that is where the stress is coming.
But
because you will play Barcelona on Thursday night. You play Barcelona Thursday night. Then you have to come back to England. Maybe utafika huko Friday morning. Friday morning you have just to recovery.
Saturday. And
you can't train. You just have to go back to the game on Sunday. There is no time. So that is and let me tell you one thing. If that Thursday, if that Saturday you had an away game to Leicester. Or maybe you are going to London. It becomes very tough. It becomes very tough.
Hapo ndo mnaanza ku lose points.
Hapo ndio mnaanza ku lose points.
Na ndio maana nasema Manchester United zia tiko imeingia kwa title contenders, but si ati lazima tunakimbisha title race. Maybe tuko unajua sasa sisi tuko in all the four cups. Tuko zote. Ni site tunachezanga almost every like after 3 days tuko na game.
It will finally catch up on you.
Kitu itakuwa
hatuna. Unaonaje Europa lazima mtatoka hiyo.
Barcelona.
I'm looking forward to that game.
Game ya Barcelona najua kitu moja. Hawatakimbia kama Leeds. Hiyo ni kitu moja. They don't have the intensity.
You think so?
Yeah, they don't have the intensity.
You think so? Dembele ako injured although
hawana hadi midfield yao ukiangalia like they are the one pass two pass ni wale watu wanataka ku break down pole si kama Leeds inashika ball you have to run twende nyuma na nyinyi mkishika hamna hadi counter hamna chance ni team itakuja tu at least kujaribu kucheza game pole I think ni game Manchester United have to win hata kama ni Barcelona you have to pata hiyo away goal lazima 1-1 draw.
Okay.
Try to get a draw at least then wakikuja Old Trafford.
Mjeo wenye mtajipanga.
But hiyo ni game tuongelea in another video.
Which other game was interesting in the weekend?
Wolves.
Liverpool is playing today.
Yeah, he's playing today against Everton.
Merseyside derby. I think that one is a good watch.
Yeah, it's a game. Do you see Klopp winning the game?
Not really. I still think Sean Dyche will pull something off like that.
We'll see it. Even a win, we might win. So kuna team poor talented game. Hey.
How did Brighton perform? This weekend I was not.
They went 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace.
Okay.
Ali tulikuwa tumepredict 1-1 draw. Ilienda 1-1 draw Saturday. Against Crystal Palace 1-1 draw. Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Fulham 1-2-0.
Okay, Nottingham after all the signings.
Yeah. Leicester City against Tottenham.
Newcastle.
They went to a 1-1 draw. I think
wameanza kutoka top 4. And that's why you can see Chelsea coming to top 4. Because I still don't think Tottenham will make it
to the top 4. There's one team who got a chance. Either Chelsea or Liverpool. One of them wakianza kupika points.
But don't usidharau Brighton na Brentford. They might just nick. Naona Newcastle venye team anaanza draws. It's not good for them.
Okay, so the next game.
So
Newcastle will be playing against.
So looking at the Premier League, So still hope for Arsenal, still hope for Manchester United. Tottenham, I don't see hope. Chelsea, I can't talk about them for now. I just want to see just one win, where it will take them to the table. And Liverpool, I'll tell you tomorrow as we discuss Manchester City game, Barcelona game against Manchester United. So that's it. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share this video and leave a comment. Thank you.